Hey guys, Corey Ballard, Ballard Products. We got Brandon here. He's one of the original inventors of the Pro Blaster and Surface Pro. We're going to talk about some of the features today, guys. This is a great attachment for your power washers to get underneath your mowers, your tractors, race cars, UTVs, ATVs, anything you need to get underneath and clean underneath those units, get that salt, sand off, grass underneath your mowers. We're going to show you some B-roll as well of how well this just absolutely cleans underneath your machine. So, you know, you can get these, guys. A lot of the comments are I can buy it at Home Depot, or I can buy this or that. This is a high quality washer. Guys, we use commercial components. So if you're comparing prices to some of the other stores, this is not the same. There's also products out there that are a lot more money that we don't think perform much better. So Brandon, why don't you talk a little bit about just kind of the components here. So we've got our Pro Blaster, guys. This slides underneath your machine. What's the total height on this?
We're about 3 3/4
okay,
underneath your machine.
So less than 4 inches, guys, go right underneath your mower deck or any other machine, maybe even a race car that sits low. What gets this price, guys, up a little bit is the way this is built. So we're aluminum here.
Yep, 60/60 aluminum.
Okay, and let's talk about so we've got a Mosmatic.
So you have a Mosmatic swivel, which is made in Switzerland, and a Mosmatic spray bar with two stainless steel nozzles.
Okay, so guys, these are high-end components. What are those used at, like commercial car washes?
You'd see it in your drive-through car wash.
Yeah, so you're high-end, guys. These are not China cheap products that you can get. We've talked about this in some of our other posts. We can have this made in China, guys, and it can be a lot cheaper. We feel like the quality on this is really the difference, and so we still think it's at a great price range. Something really cool that we came out with here is we wanted to be able to use this same exact unit and then be able to flip it over and use it as a surface cleaner. So let's say you're on a job site, you've got mulch, maybe your skid loader's tracked, you want to clean off pavement, decking, stone, whatever you're doing. You can flip this over, exact same unit here. So Brandon, what's the total height here with it flipped over?
With the flipped over here, you're at about 4 inches.
So you're still at 4 inches, guys, and you can still use this exactly the same. So again, you flip this over, you slide underneath your machines, hook right back up to it. You've got your 3 roller wheels. This goes on, what, 5 minutes? Not even.
Five minutes.
Yeah, and so you hook right up to it, guys, and you can use this as a surface cleaner as well. So Brandon, let's talk about what kind of pressure washers we need to use here. I mean, some guys got the electric, some guys got gas powered. What kind of PSI or gallons per minute do they need to get this to function the way it should to really get that power?
You know, we've used it on both gas and electric. You can even use it with the new DeWalt battery powered pressure washer. I'm running mine with a PSI of 2700 at 2.3 gallons per minute, and it can go all the way up to 4 gallons per minute, roughly about 3,000 PSI. Every model differs, so.
Okay, and so one of the other things we mentioned, guys, if you're using the Surface Pro to clean off decking, a lot of guys are cleaning their decks off, maybe they're restaining or just trying to get all that dirt and grime off there. One of the features that Brandon mentioned is it's not fraying your wood, not only because of the height, but also the fan on these nozzles here, so you're not just peeling that wood apart either. So a lot of different uses for the Surface Pro as well. Going to work on concrete, again, stone, decking, all different options. So, you know, one of the features, guys, that we just think is great is, you know, getting underneath those mowers. You know, obviously that's our industry. A lot of uses for this. But getting underneath those mowers, you can completely blast that grass loose. Of course, we've got our Pro Scraper, a lot of other tools that help you get that grass that's packed underneath there, but your mowers certainly operate much better with a clean deck. So, any other features, Brandon, that you want to talk about? And you know, you built this, you use it a lot, you clean a lot of machines with it.
So, you know, I use it a lot with grass. I mean, that's the reason why I came with it, because I got tired of scraping lawnmower decks all the time. You're out mowing in the morning, the dew, or if it's a wet spring, wet fall, you don't want to scrape decks every morning, every afternoon. So you get done mowing a wet field, you go in, spray it off. Then something else that I come up with was, you know, I mean, this salt that we're using on these roads, the brine, it's horrible on our equipment.
Absolutely.
So I've been using it to go underneath my UTVs and trucks at work and get that salt, road grime, and all that off of them as well. And I don't know, my guys, they like it, so.
Absolutely. Well, that salt is absolutely, I mean, guys, you know, you got to get that salt off your equipment. It just eats up that steel, it starts to rust. You want to get as much longevity out of your machinery as possible. So again, check out the Pro Blaster, check out the Surface Pro. You can get it a combo kit, you can get it just like this. For a little bit more money, you can get this kit that adds on that allows you to flip it over for a Surface Pro. So we think this is priced right, guys. What's the other one? You talked about Hotsy had one for around.
Hotsy has one at their list price at $800. You can buy it for $1,200.
Yeah, so
And
much
that's-
more money.
And guys, that's just the undercarriage side of it. And if you want the surface cleaner, that's another $800 to $1,200. So for $299, you're getting commercial Mosmatic parts, high quality product. So
Awesome. Well, guys, check it out. It's on the website now. Check out the Pro Blaster and Surface Pro, Ballard-Inc.com. Thanks, guys.